As you are undoubtedly aware, the Amhara region has been gripped by a protracted and highly intense conflict, pitting the Amhara Fano forces against the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF. This latest update provides a comprehensive overview of the evolving situation in various key areas within the Amhara region, shedding light on the complexities and tragic developments that continue to unfold. In the vicinity of Gayent, which encompasses towns such as Tara, Yadoro, Gedim, and Hayaweha, all situated within the Gonder area, the conflict has reached a perilous zenith. ENDF has escalated the situation by deploying an arsenal of heavy weaponry, resulting in a ferocious and unrelenting battle. This upheaval has wreaked havoc on the region's infrastructure and essential services. Banks have remained shuttered, and the suspension of flights to Gonder has added to the isolation of the region. Government offices and local businesses have had no choice but to cease their operations in the face of relentless violence. The Ethiopian army, for its part, appears to be either deeply entrenched or in a state of concealment, highlighting the precariousness of the security situation. The ongoing conflict stretches across a vast expanse, from Koladaba to the Gorgora line, and it has been reported that Koladaba now finds itself under the control of the Fanos militia, further complicating the dynamics of the conflict. In a separate incident within the region, reports have emerged indicating that in BahirDar city, situated in Gojam, Fano forces executed a well-planned ambush targeting 3 patrol vehicles ferrying ENDF command soldiers. This incident underscores the fluidity of the conflict and the strategic maneuvering of various armed factions. Furthermore, the developments within the ranks of the military have taken an intriguing turn, with the notable resignation of Brigadier General Mari Yin, who held the position of the 501st Commander of the National Defense Army. This departure hints at potential shifts in the leadership landscape within the military establishment, which could have far-reaching implications for the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, in and around Gonder city, encompassing areas such as Maraki, Karanyo, College, Ira, Angareb, Sehor, and Semu Kefu, the conflict rages on unabated. ENDF's utilization of formidable military assets, including tanks, artillery, and mortars, has further exacerbated the intensity and devastation of the fighting. In an extremely distressing development, reports have surfaced regarding regime forces forcibly halting operations at the Fainote Salam hospital, leading to a catastrophic loss of life. An anonymous doctor from the hospital has bravely come forward to recount the harrowing events that transpired. According to this account, regime soldiers stormed the healthcare facility and issued orders for healthcare professionals to cease providing medical services. The situation took a catastrophic turn as the soldiers targeted the hospital's generator with heavy artillery fire, plunging the facility into darkness and depriving patients of critical medical care. Tragically, among the victims were pregnant mothers, newborn infants, and already ailing patients, all of whom lost their lives due to the cessation of medical services and the deliberate destruction of essential infrastructure. Even more heart-wrenching is the fact that children who were injured in the artillery attack were unable to receive the life-saving medical attention they desperately needed, resulting in further tragic loss of young lives. Reports have also emerged of regime forces selectively executing injured patients who were receiving care at the hospital, including instances involving their own soldiers, adding a grim dimension to the brutality unfolding in the region. The situation in the Amhara region remains dire, with civilian lives hanging in the balance and the humanitarian toll continuing to rise amidst the relentless conflict. The international community bears a profound responsibility to closely monitor this crisis and actively seek a peaceful resolution, as the people of the Amhara region endure unimaginable suffering and loss. It is imperative that concerted efforts be made to bring an end to this devastating conflict and to ensure that those responsible for atrocities are held accountable for their actions. In a deeply distressing and alarming turn of events, it has come to light that over 50,000 members of the Amhara ethnic group residing in the capital city of Addis Ababa have fallen victim to a shocking campaign of ethnic profiling, persecution, and brutality. These innocent individuals, who sought nothing more than to live in peace and security, have been subjected to heinous acts that are nothing short of human rights atrocities. What is perhaps even more horrifying is the intended fate that awaits these detainees. Shockingly, they are being transported to undisclosed locations, where they are subjected to brutal and inhumane execution. Such acts represent a grave violation of not only international human rights law, but also the most basic principles of humanity. The international community must respond to this crisis with the utmost urgency. The plight of these Amhara individuals is a stark reminder of the dire consequences of ethnic conflict and intolerance. It underscores the critical need for immediate intervention to protect the lives and rights of those who are suffering. Furthermore, it is imperative that those responsible for these egregious acts are held accountable for their actions. Justice must be pursued vigorously, and perpetrators must face the consequences of their crimes. The international community, through diplomatic, humanitarian, and legal channels, must work together to ensure that those responsible for these heinous acts are brought to justice. As we bear witness to these distressing events, it is a solemn reminder of the collective responsibility we share to protect the rights and dignity of all individuals, regardless of their ethnic, religious, or cultural background. It is a call to action for governments, organizations, and individuals around the world to stand up against such atrocities and work tirelessly to prevent them from happening in the first place. The lives of over 50,000 Amhara individuals hang in the balance, and the world must not remain silent in the face of this grave injustice.